Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a quick review of Infinity Warps. Yeah, I know you've been looking forward to this one. This is a video nobody's gonna watch. Seriously, does anybody care about the... I've been reading it. It's okay, but my gosh, this whole Infinity thing has just been a wreck. So, Infinity Warps, if you don't know what it is, it's basically amalgam, but only Marvel. Like right here you have Professor X and Watcher because that makes sense. Oy vey. Like, why would these two be... The Watcher is a freaking cosmic being. Why would these two be combined? Seriously. It makes no sense. So anyway, this is Moon Squirrel. It's written like Squirrel Girl or Moon Girl. It's got that kind of humor to it. It's basically for kids, this story. Considering the other ones in this book, it's like, why in this particular instance is this here, other than the fact that they're trying to push the books. They're trying to get people interested in Moon Girl and Squirrel Girl. I don't see how they could possibly do that. They've got Doom Galactus, which once again, why would these two things be a thing if it wasn't for that one dimension where you have Dr. Doom taking over Galactus? It just doesn't make sense. It truly does not make sense. And in the end, it's a bit of a failure of a story, to tell you the truth. Once again, if you like Squirrel Girl and you like Moon Girl, you're going to enjoy this. I am barely on the fence for Squirrel Girl, and I'm definitely not a fan of Moon Girl, just because I think she's written wrong. But that's just me. I'm a different breed of cat. Actually, I think I'm pretty much on the same page as most people as far as that's concerned. Let's see. The next one, what was this one? Titania, She-Hulk kind of thing, which makes more sense to put these together. Black Widow and She-Hulk. Either way, something in She-Hulk. And it was an okay story. Overall, once again, I don't exactly know who this book is aimed at, because it really does, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek and cheesecakey, but it really is written as if they want to get a family audience for it. So overall, and plus it's the what is it again? Infinity Warps, which ties into the Infinity War that's going on right now. And so why are you writing basically what would end up being a book for families and a book for children and tie it into this event that's going on? It just doesn't make sense. Now, yeah, Cat's Eye or Hellhawk Hawkeye. I don't remember what this one was called. Cat's Eye, I think it was, where it's Hellcat and Hawkeye. Yeah. Why? Now, this one was pretty good, actually. You know, got to give credit where credit is due. You basically had they amalgamed the Fantastic Four. So you got Human Torch and Thing in one, and you've got the Invisible Girl and Mr. Fantastic in the other one, and then you have the Master Mole underneath. I thought this was pretty cool. Good story. It makes sense that if you're going to combine two characters, why not just combine the Fantastic Four into two different characters? It was enjoyable. It was fun. It's the only book within the book. It's the only story within this entire book that I could actually say this is one to check out. I thought it was clever. What can I say? I have to give credit where credit is due, and in this case, they ended on a strong note. Well, unless you count the extra bit with Professor Watcher or whatever they're going to call him, where he's talking with everything like, exciting, and it starts with X, like he's freaking Egghead from the old Batman 66 TV show. It's ridiculous. But this particular story is not worth the omission, but it's definitely the best of the bunch. I gotta be honest, I was really looking forward to this. Alien 3. Now, this is the script that they did not produce for Alien 3 way back 20 years ago. And so I'm picking up. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, okay. This is going to be like the one where it's like, on Earth, no one can hear you scream, which is what we were promised before we got what we ended up getting from Alien 3. So, yeah, I got to tell you, The excitement was high for this book when I picked it up. And unfortunately, it did not live up to the hype. Man, I wanted it to, though. Now, granted, this is not a bad book. Mind you, I made a mistake on this one. I went in with a certain expectation. Like, I don't know what I expected, but this wasn't it. And I think that colored my opinion of this book. Take that how it is. I still enjoyed it, though. It is a well-written book. It gives us some character. It lays out the world for us. It makes us interested in who these people are, and but it isn't what I was expecting. Okay, basically, I don't know. To me, Alien 3 has already been done. It's that first Alien book that came out from Dark Horse about, what was it, 20-something years ago, almost 30 years ago now. That, to me, is the perfect Alien 3. It's like when I say my Star Wars Episode 7 was Star Wars Dark Empire from Dark Horse Comics. You know, it just made perfect sense. It was on Earth. It had Ripley. It had the whole, the whole crew. Hicks was there. And I like the fact that they found an alien egg that had decided to nest itself in, oh my gosh, what was the android's name? Anyway, the android. I thought that was a pretty good thing, but I was like, oh man, don't tell me they did the whole thing where the alien breached their pods and everybody's dead, because you don't see Ripley in this issue and you don't see Newt. So I was like, oh goodness gracious, what happened? Now, granted, I do have to say it's kind of weak. The whole twist at the end, the cliffhanger, is basically it's Hicks. And it's like, okay, yeah, we kind of figured they should be popping up at some point in time, right? I mean, it's that's the only way to make it so Alien 2 didn't, or the second one, the ending, the last 30 minutes didn't mean something, which is kind of why I think Alien 3 failed. It really does do its best to wipe out the last half or the last 30 minutes of the second Alien. And in this case, yeah, it's a decent book. When you get it on its own, when you read it and at its own merits, when you take it for what it is, I think it's a good book. The art, it's okay. It's okay. Story is definitely the strong point. It takes us in a different direction. We're not on a prison planet or anything like that. Charles S. Dutton isn't preaching to us or anything. And overall, it's a little bit more hopeful, not as bleak as David Fincher made his movie. So there's definite improvements, but it's just not, I don't know, it hasn't been alienated yet. So I don't know. This is absolutely writing for the trades, which usually I don't like, and I'm not a big fan of it here, in the fact that issue 1, get to know everybody, which is a good thing. You need to know the characters. And I guess issue 2 through, we're going to get the alien attacks. So we'll see how it goes there. But for now, I just like the fact that we got some interesting characters in a situation that we haven't seen before. And hopefully it'll pan out. For now, I can say it's definitely worth the look. But it's not going to blow you away, but it's definitely worth the look. At the very least, I can give it that much. So, yeah, I mean, which makes it, I guess, at least a step above the Infinity Warps, right? I guess. I know this is such a half-assed, oh, yeah, it's good, kind of review. I'm sorry, guys. So there you go, gang. That's my opinion of these two books. I would definitely say the best is the Fantastic Four story at the end of Infinity Warps, but I am recommending more the Alien 3 book than Infinity Warps. Infinity Warps isn't worth buying. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Oh, and you know what? Tell me if you like, I'm not getting a lot of feedback on if you guys like me putting together a big 2 and an independent review. I'd like to hear your opinions on that. If you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, helps keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.